Hello, inspirators. Hello, inspirators. How y'all doing today? Oh, I can most truly say I am doing okay. I am doing great. Now, inspirators, I'm coming with another one. I'm coming with my, what they call it? I'm coming with my weekday quick Fiesta Stroganoff recipe. Fiesta Stroganoff and mixed veggie dish. Okay? So this is what really sets off the whole recipe. It really gives it a whole different taste. I mean, it's just the smell of it just make you just say, "Ooh, I love veggies." But anyway, the smell of this just really just bring this dish together. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move on in the kitchen with this here, and it's gonna show us what it can do. Okay, let's go on in here and get this weekday. I got to go to work and I don't have time to cook dish going. Let's get it going, y'all. All right, let's take this stroll. I'm starting off with a pound of ground beef. And then later on, I'm gonna add my half of an onion into it. I'm gonna add half of an onion into it as soon as I get started with it. Okay, y'all, I kind of got it gorged up a little bit with my spoon. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put half of these onions in. I'm gonna go ahead and put half of my onions in. Put these in there. All right, got that going. Okay, after I get this rolling real good, I'm gonna get right back with y'all, okay? Okay, over here I got my water boiling. I might have about 10 cups of water in here. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of table salt. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of oil in it. A tablespoon of oil. Then we're gonna come with our 12-ounce package of noodles, wide egg noodles. We're gonna come with that next. I have a 12-ounce package. And I'm gonna pour half of them in. Half of them going in. That should get it about like that, because you know they're gonna swell up. Okay. Like I said, this recipe is another one of these quick middle of the week recipes that you can multiply or you can half it. So that on the average, that is about 2.5 cups. That's probably about 2 cups of noodles. Okay, then we're gonna go and start with our ranch, our Hidden Valley Ranch package. Fiesta style. This is the style that you look for when you go to the store. Fiesta. And I'm gonna go from here and I will be explaining the rest of it to you. Now, okay, I'm coming back over here. I kind of got it going a little bit, and I'm gonna add my Fiesta package into my ground beef and onions. And that's probably gonna be all I use. I'm gonna taste it as I go along and see if I need to add any other seasonings to it to kind of help bring a kick to it if it needed. But if it don't need it, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm going to let y'all know if I'm going to do it or not, too. Okay. I'll be back with y'all after this. Okay, it appeared my noodles already. I'm going to slide them to the side. And I'm going to strain them in my colander. I also have here Goya black beans. And I have Jolly Green Giant vegetable blend. I'm going to add all of those in. I'm going to strain the water off of both of them. And then I'm going to place them in the mix with everything else. We're going to mix everything together. That's where we're going with this. I'll go right ahead and put these in there too. Strain them a little bit. Okay, next we're gonna pour our noodles. Strain those noodles. This is a pretty heavy pot. You cannot lift this pot with one hand. All right, then we're gonna get back over to our oven. Okay, next, into the same boiler that I boiled my noodles in, and I placed them in another container. So now I'm gonna put about a cup full of, wasn't expecting that. About a cup full of chicken broth. Got the family size pack. And next I'm gonna come with the ranch. I'm gonna place half of it in there, half of the package of ranch for right now, for as I know of, because I'm gonna be estimating the taste as I go along, estimating, you know, if it's enough or not. I don't want to put too much in there, so I got to taste it as soon as it kind of cook. I'm gonna taste it and see if I'm gonna need some more. Yeah, we're gonna let that come to a boil. Let it come to a boil. Because we want to kind of cook that mix, you know, that Fiesta ranch mix. We'll cook that. Okay, I'm gonna give it a taste, y'all. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Just a little taste, okay? You can't estimate the packages of this Fiesta Hidden Valley Ranch. Yes, we definitely have enough. Half of a package. Definitely. And it is a 1.1 ounce package of Hidden Valley Ranch Fiesta. Now I'm going to go ahead and place this goodness in. And the reason I just let it cook by itself first, because I, you know, like I said, I wanted to kind of cook that Hidden Valley Ranch Fiesta package of mix. Okay, now we're on board with that. I'm going to turn my oven down. Turn it down some more. Turn it all the way on low, because we're not trying to, and matter of fact, it depends on your meat. If you have a lot of oil on your meat, Depends on the percentage of your meat. If you have a lot of oil, more oil or fat or whatever than meat, then pour some of that oil off. But I happen to have like a lot of percentage of water on mine this time. So it depends on the percentage of what you're gonna have. But yeah, I'm gonna let it slowly kind of crimp a little bit for a little while. For about 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add everything else in that I plan on adding. My next step gonna be, y'all know I be doing it with this Prego. Italian sausage and garlic. Now you can use any kind of sauce that you choose to, but this is the one I choose to use here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I'll pour that sauce in there. You wouldn't believe it. This Fiesta mix tastes so good mixed in with this sauce. Yep, the Fiesta package is so good. Now, if you want to make it look more healthier, you can add you some tomatoes in there. Some, stewed tomatoes, if you choose to do so. And then before the heat pick up, y'all see that oil floating on the top? I'm going to get that oil off of there before I put my noodles in there. Before I put everything else in there, I'm going to get that off of there, okay? So y'all, I'll be right back. Okay, I got it crimping, y'all. We got it crimping. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead on and add my veggies. I'm going to add those veggies in. Got it crimping now. Add them all in. Kind of remind me of taco soup. That's what it kind of remind me of. And then I'm gonna come next and add just a little bit more of chicken broth. Just a little bit more. That's probably a half cup, I'm gonna say. So far it's been like a cup and a half on estimation. Then I'm gonna let it kind of cook a little bit more. Then we're gonna make our last step, okay? I'm gonna taste it too and see how everything is coming along. I'm gonna have to get me another spoon. Another spoon and taste it. I'm gonna turn the eye down. It's between low, it's kind of close to low. Okay. Then we're gonna get my lid and put it on there and let it kind of crimp just for about a few minutes. Turn it all the way on low, a little bit beyond low, kind of simmer. I'm kind of feeling my way through this recipe, so it's not really difficult. It's not really a difficult recipe. It's a throw together, middle of the week thing. You want something healthy, kind of, and just try this recipe. Quick and healthy. All right. All right, it's begging for the noodles. We're gonna go ahead and add our noodles in. Add the old noodles in there. Begging for them. By the way, y'all, I ended up using almost the whole bag of noodles. I just left a few in there. So I would say at the most I use like 2.5 cups of noodles. And you don't have to let those veggies cook too long. Just long enough to get that canned taste off of them. You can use frozen vegetables if you choose, you know. But this is just a quick one here, you know. You can add more sauce if you choose, you know. This is just like a little hamburger helper, homemade hamburger helper. Semi-homemade, you know. And then you just taste it. When you get it like this, taste it and see if it's what you want, you know. What's missing or what you want to add in it, you know. This is a good, healthy, semi-healthy dish. Okay. Got our black beans, peas, carrots, corn. All that goodness in there. I'm going to taste it, y'all. Here we go. In that good old Fiesta package. Y'all, I got my son here with me tonight. I'm going to taste him. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to see how it tastes. And if I need to add something else to it, I'm going to let y'all know. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just going to add a little bit more Prego sauce in it. Juice it up just a little bit, and then I'm going to put a little honey in it. Now, I'm going to leave that honey out tonight, but you can put a little honey in it if you choose. Okay. Let's go from here. Just a little bit more sauce in it. Okay, y'all, here we are. Here we are. It is ready. We're going to move it on off that eye. We'll move it over here because we don't want it to scorch. All right, y'all. Don't that look good? Look at that. Y'all know what? I went ahead and put that honey in there. It's just something. It could have did without that honey. I just went ahead and did it because it just adds just like an extra touch to it. And you can also, you know, put like 1 tablespoon of sugar in it if you want to. But I'm trying to stop doing that. But even though it just makes the food it just adds to that finishing touch. And we just can't help that, can we, inspirators? It just do something to our food. But yeah, we're going to have to get away from that. We're going to use honeys and maple syrup and stuff. But yes, this is it. I'm trying to do it with my right hand, y'all. Y'all know I'm left-handed. Okay. This is it. This is it, y'all. Let me bring a closer look to y'all. Wow. Isn't that luscious? Wow, this is a semi. No, it's not really semi. But that looks good. It looks really good. I added some more Prego. So I used 2 jars of, 1.5 jar of a 7.5 ounce Italian sausage and garlic Prego sauce. In case you want to know how many ounces is on the jar, I used 1.5 of those jars. And that's what it took. And 2.5 cups of noodles on the estimate. And a can of black beans. And a can of mixed veggies. And this is what I came up with. A pound of ground beef. A half diced medium onion. I was thinking about my son on that one. He don't really care for onion that much. So it's going to be me and him tonight. And y'all, guess what? It's storming again, too, out there. It is storming again. All right. But I want to thank y'all once again for taking that stroll just to see how everything goes when living with V.